No, my mic was off. Alright. Alright, cool. Now I can hear myself. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright. Hello, 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 hello. Just to show where we are right now. We currently have, so this is 4, that's 15, so that's 5 of these, so that's 11, so that means we've got 3, we got 3 orange tier gems. So, if we get another purple, I think... Oh. Basically, I think we're not going to get Lisa Max today. I think that's going to be at least tomorrow. Oh, get out of the way. So much bloom. So bloom sometimes is a really bad thing because it gets in your eyes and you can't see what's going on. Like if I just look over here, it's really hard to tell. Whew. I really should have started the stream of one of my ARAM games earlier, because oh my god, that ended in such a dumb fashion. I can't believe it. Quite literally, we had someone run from what was it, a bush all the way to their nexus, which is like 2 hits away, and we just won. And it was like, oh, okay, cool. We just won by a pure fluke. Yeah, no dice. Although it did give me an S plus on Viego that game, so I'm very happy because I don't play Viego much, and to know I'm good enough to play Viego despite not being a Viego person, it's good. Then again, to play Viego, you basically have to learn. You have to know everyone on the enemy team. Anyway, you can write in the chat because I don't have infinite stories to tell. Plus, it's nice to have someone in chat to talk to. Alright, let's take this. Alright. Really? Go down. Oh, come on. Take this. Oh, really? Over here? And we're done. Is this gonna be enough time? Actually, let me get Twitch on my phone because apparently I don't have. Wait, I was uninstalling. Oh no, I've got Twitch. Because I was uninstalling a couple of apps a while ago, and I don't remember if I did. Well, I didn't remember if I uninstalled Twitch. Apparently, I didn't. But it is super laggy. Let's go over here. Skate. Boop. But yeah, that was kind of a funny thing that happened, and that was the only funny game that happened because the other game I had, oh boy, it was how do I put it? Ever get stomped so hard that winning a fight somehow makes them stomp harder? Because that's basically what we had that game. Because what was it? I was playing Tristana. We had a who was it? Basically the enemy team had. Oh, I'm trying to remember who they were. They had a lot of tanks, is what I recall. And I think they had no, we had an Ezreal. I think no, they had a Misfortune. Who else was it? Completely blanking. I'm not pulling up the client because that causes issues with the stream. Oh, they also had an Aphelios. That was it. They had an Aphelios, a Misfortune. What else? Not a Gnar. Was it a Gnar? No, Gnar was in the next game. Point is, we really couldn't do anything because if we tried to move, Aphelios would kick our ass. And I was playing Tristana, so I had to jump in. The issue with jumping in is that I could get. Oh, that's right. There were also silences because I think there was a Was that Cho'Gath? Yeah, I think it was a Cho'Gath. Okay. I can't even figure. I can't even remember what happened a few minutes ago. God damn it. Uh, but we really couldn't win. I think at one point it looked like it was turning around, but we just got rocked really hard. Okay, game, you're not giving me anything. Not even a purple gem. Just blues and greens. A gentleman strikes in broad daylight. Now, I could be lazy and just fight them all. I've already got it, so I'm running all the way. Because you don't need to beat them to win the commission, you just need to get the two things without being detected. And you can't grab the things after you're detected because then you're just getting the message of like, oh, you can't do this in combat because it's a unique interaction and not a like picking up an item. So that's all well and fun. Let's see. Are you back yet? No, you are not. Okay. That's slightly awkward. Just very slightly. And Final Fantasy IV update actually. I did so much. I love that game so much. So what happened? I was in the underworld because we got kicked out from the Tower of Babel. And then we took an enemy ship. We went to we got that kitted out with a drill. Went above ground, awakened the lunar whale. Um, we went back underground to what was it? Not get the rat's tail. No, was it the rat's tail? No. Oh no, we had to go underground to do other story objectives where we got the rat tail midway. Then went to a dungeon with fire. Fiery. Okay, I'm trying to remember all the dungeons. Like the dungeons I'm talking about are two separate ones. There's a lava dungeon and there's a poison dungeon, which are basically the same damage tiles, just coloured green and red. And in one is the story progression and where Kain betrays you because mind control, and you can tell these happen because you can't teleport, because the game actively stops the spell from happening because you would miss a story beat, which I think is a thing that can happen in like the original on like Japanese SNES. Because what was it? Because I think if you can skip straight, if you teleport, you just go straight past the loading barrier or where the event happens, and then it's like, oh, where are you going? You go back to King Martin. It's like, really, you're still not here? Okay, I'm just rambling for a while, and you're still not back. God, this is gonna be awkward. All right, how long does it take for these to return? But yeah, that's how you know when there's an unescapable cutscene, because you can't just teleport out. Because if you could just teleport out, you could end up in a locked game where it's like, oh, you somehow escaped, and now we can't progress story because you're not in that spot anymore, and the spot you should be in is normally inaccessible. Like what was it? The sealed cavern. That's when Kain betrays you. The only issue is that well, yeah, the only issue is you can't teleport because that has to happen, and then you have 4 party members, and then you go to the king. He mentions he talks about Mysidia, in which you have to get back to the surface world, but you can't do that because you don't have a ship to do that. So you have to so yeah, so you took an enemy ship, you brought it back. Sid was apparently resting. You got him to work on your ship. He made a drill, and then he basically collapsed because he's like critically injured. Because in the game he jumps out of the airship and and detonates a bomb with him holding it. And let's just say, if that was the case, you would be barely lucky to have any of your limbs, let alone survive it. Because he was hugging it. He didn't like release it or drop it. So by the time you get to the surface world, you have to go back underground or whatever. But no, where was the story progress? Because at one point, you get to unlock the lunar whale, which is the best airship because it brings you to space. And the issue of that is that's when you can unlock all the side quests, including getting Odin, getting Leviathan and Ashura. What was it? I think Ashura gives either life, heal, or Esuna. while Leviathan does a whopping 5,000 damage. Because Leviathan. The only issue is that MP costs are extremely expensive. Because I think it's like 50 MP for a single use Leviathan. But considering you're basically wiping an entire party of enemies, you're fine. Although, that is one thing in the Pixel Remaster. Uh, the difficulty is really easy. Again, I'm probably used to the DS version where it kicks you and kicks you and kicks you until you're basically ready to cry. And then it kicks you some more. And it's like even the Marlboros, which are infamous for confusing, giving you like a million different ailments, and then killing you because your party is completely taken care of. Like you can't do anything. Uh, they were relatively easy because they would just target two people with bad breath, and I think I either escaped if it was an ambush because I'm not taking that, or I managed to kill them on the first turn. Thankfully, they don't silence, which is a blessing, because if they managed to hit Rosa and silence her, oh boy, I would have been in trouble. Because how the heck am I going to do with that? Alright. Not too bad. Oh, please tell me this is enough. Look how much that does! That's so ridiculous! And apparently, Mega Man X Dive is having a new event where we're getting a free 10 pull. And I think they're also introducing the pity system. But the 10 pull doesn't count towards the pity system, which is a pity. But no, it's not really a pity because the pity system in question is just kind of if you are in a banner, you don't get it, you gain 10 points. Get 250 points and you get a free UR basically. Although I personally don't like it because my friend at the moment is basically metagaming it by not doing any pulls because he wants the guaranteed. And oh boy, it's it's like because it's like, there are banners where exclusive characters come out, and I think at the moment what number is he on? Uh, actually, let me just quickly message him. Uh, I think it was 10,000 something it's on right now. So if he does manage to hit the 25,000 mark, first of all, good lord, that is a ridiculous amount, and I probably can guess what's going to happen. He's going to get the character. No, no. He used to play Genshin, but I think he gave up because it became a grind of like, do this, do that, and like nothing was really changing. This was before 2.0 update, and I just fear that's going to happen again. Hopefully, if it doesn't happen. Anyway, we've got to pick between teapots and whatever the thing is. Teapots and I don't get. How can it be teapots and? I was like, those aren't. I guess teapots would be the best design because I think the other one is just a bookcase, and it's like, why would you make one that's just a bookcase? But no, 10 pulls tomorrow, and I think they're also doing it on the Ultimate X regular banner. Which, by the way, there are like there are technically three versions of Mega Man Ultimate X, and it's kind of ridiculous because you've got regular. You've what was it? You've got the regular X. You've got Ultimate X. You've got Ultimate X Command Mission, and then you have like Ultimate X Alternative. And that's not even including the one in X8, where you get the Ultimate Armor, which is basically just Part A and Part B, which is, personally, I thought the idea was there, like having, oh, you got two Ultimate Armors, ooh. So you get to choose which one. Do you want the battle-ready one, or do you want the uh, traversal-ready one? But considering one is purely for navigating, uh, you would just purely pick the battle one. Because I think if you put the armor sets together, you get a bonus. Again, I probably need to play XA. I've only seen it. Come on. End. Come on. There we go. There we go. And we get da 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 da. Wow, we got really unlucky. Alright, where's the last one? Oh well. That sucks. Nearly 17,000. Good lord. And mind you, you can get what was it? You can get 100 a day. What was it? It's 100 a day. Not counting any bonuses you may or may not get. Basically, it would take forever to get that amount of medals. Come on. You are just going down really easily. Yeah, you're just going down. Ooh, we get stuff. Alright, let's hand everything in. Alright. Ayaka! Yeah, why do you hate the middle of... What? You literally just got stuck. Yeah, what? What's stopping you? Okay. Oh, there's something blocking it? What? It must be the form of the stairs. Although that only happens when you're doing that, not anything else. That's so weird. Ad Astra Abyssosque. Also, I've also been watching a lot of Minecraft videos. Not like the Let's Plays, where it's like you're starting from survival and you all go the way Elder Dragon. More like the research videos, which are really oddly interesting. Then again, as a person who doesn't play Minecraft, it's why am I watching them? Alright, let's see how much we have right now. No one can do this. Nope. Can make 7. And no bonuses, so these are just the numbers we get. 4. Oh well. So we're 2 away. So that means we're probably maxing out tomorrow. If I can properly. 1 to make that 3, and then we'll need. So we need 2 more, so we need 12. So, yeah, do we need 12? Yeah, we need 6 of these. So for 6 of these, we would need. Oh shit! It's just times it by 3 all the time. 3 times 6, so this would be 18, and for that we would need. No, no, am I doing it? Am I doing it right? No, no, I'm doing this wrong. Hold up, let me get the calculator. Shame. It's it's 3 of these for one of these. So it'd be 2, that'd be times by 3, so that'd be 6. Then times by 3, that's 18. Times by 3 again, that'd be 4, no, not 4, 40, no, 54? No, hold on. I'm completely blanking on this. No, well. Point is, we need a lot. And if we're not getting a whole lot, there's not much we can really do about it. What can we do? We'll do that tomorrow. We're working on it right now. Can I do anything? Artifacts. Can I do anything with anyone's artifacts? No. No, you're fine. HP, HP. Uh, actually, technically, I don't need all. Yeah, I'll just give you this. Wait, no, 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 no. Wait, hold on. What? What did I just? Conductor's hat. Oh no, this is. That's right. This is ice. Right. Alright, so I can't replace it quite yet. I wasn't paying attention to the items I had. Whoops. Thankfully, this all counts. HP. Oh, no, you do have an attack one. Alright, cool, cool, cool. We can totally swap you out for an attack one. Yeah, attack one. We can just do this. Gives you 9 levels. We'll hold off on that. Physical damage bonus, we'll hold off on that. We'll get rid of that. Crit rate, do we really need that? No. Electro damage, we definitely don't need that. HP, we definitely don't need that. Attack goes up, health goes up. Fine, let's just do this. That gives us defense, which is not something we want. Flat attack, flat attack, flat attack, flat attack, flat attack, flat attack. Nope, we're not getting rid of that. Not quite yet. Energy recharge goes up. Don't want health, don't want defense. Don't want the attack, don't want the HP, don't want the HP, don't want the HP. 40. And how much attack does that give you now? Oh, 2,000. Can I do anything else with you? Oh, I can level up your attack. No, I don't want to get rid of that. Fine. My injury charge. And, oh, a 2,000 as well. Not doing too bad. You're still under. Oh, you. Ugh. Right, we need to upgrade your things. Uh, let's just. Where are we in terms of the lunar event? Okay, we've done this. An angling ace, and no mistake. Nantuck also turned down your invitation, but Kurajai Mojimi wants to event. Oh, right, this is part of a quest. Right. Forgot about that. Because it just kind of seemed like it was an event for event's sake. I honestly don't know the lore. I wasn't paying attention. It's like, oh, someone wants to find an old friend, but they don't want to, so you're trying to find the Luna thing, so you're just fishing a lot? Uh, fish present. Let's start fishing. Oh, come on! No, I think we want this. Yeah, I'm not getting any consecutive fishes. No, you just completely ignore it. Alright, cool. The worm? Yeah, there we go. Oh. Consecutive catches. That basically means I can't pull out the moment I've gone in. There's commentary there. Don't think I want to get into that. Come on. Paimon, if there was another Paimon, it would be the old god. Which I'm pretty sure that's going to be the twist. It's either Paimon is the child of the old god, or is the reincarnation of the old god. Because even though you saw the old god for like barely any time at all, uh, it was effectively. So, oh no, oh no, am I gonna have to? Oh please, thank you. Because Paimon has that wing with like that celestial pattern inside, and the old god has the same, but it's red. So that could be like, oh, it's an evil god, and like Paimon's the one truly doing all the evil stuff. Let's change to. Oh, actually no. Let's go for what I know best. Please don't do this to me, fish. Please don't do this to me. Please stop swimming around. Please stop. Please go towards it. Go on, go closer, close. There we go. 9. I think we might. Well, no, we're not gonna get. There's just not enough time. Yeah. We did really well to catch 9. Oh, and that fulfilled. We only need to get 6. Whoops. I might have overdone it just a little bit. We would have done this. Is it really? Actually, let me check. Let me check the quests real quick. Story quests. We already got that. We got all these. But it's like these do not unlock fast enough. Like you have way more keys than you do. Well, you get way more keys than you do actual chances. And it's like I guess they can't just keep releasing things all the time for infinity. But it would be nice if you had something else to use your keys on, like, oh, you can use these keys to unlock additional tries on one of the dungeons or bosses. Like, that would be nice. Like, have them have an actual purpose, as opposed to, oh yeah, this is just all story stuff. Meh. Yeah, how far are we in? Not even 3/4 of an hour. Oh. Also, League, please. No, you're okay. You're loading up now. All right, I guess this is a thing. Cool. Can I cancel the process before it fully logs in? I'm gonna guess no. Okay, no, can't do it. Darn. Uh, so let's talk to you. Trust rank. Ooh, Mona leveled up. I think that means she gets another thing. Alright. We have new stuff, but I don't think we can build it all yet. Where are the news? Here we go. Get you. Get you. Where are the rest? Oh? Oh, down here, but this requires us to get, Narukami Island. Alright, you heard it, we're going to Persona 4. No, Mona has nothing else to say. Alright, that sucks. Do you have any plans to get? No. Fine, let's go to Narukami Island. Which is... Oh, this is Narukami Island. Because this is the great Narukami Shrine. So, let's go here and beat up some trees. Alright, beating up trees time. Because I think this gives me the thing I need. No, not that. No, down. Oh, come on, really? Really? Or you are just aiming straight for... Why? Why are you aiming straight for that? Like, I don't want to hit that. I want to... Like, it should not auto-aim with anything but skills. Alright, we don't have enough. But... we are getting closer. Let me find more trees to hit. I think... is this a fallow tree? Oh, it is! Yes, all these trees are completely valid. Oh, don't fall off. Oh, I just want to hit these trees. I don't want to aim for that. Oh, that's not... That's not a valid tree. Neither is that... Alright. So the one growing out the side, completely valid. These, completely valid. The ones that are standing tall, not valid. Alright, that's strange. Oh, I'm just going to swap out. Oh, she's dead. So, go Lisa, go take care of that thing. Just a body plops down like, oh. I clearly wasn't keeping an eye on you. Okay, that's... No, these are! These are valid trees. What the flip? Are you not valid? Okay, you're not valid. I'm guessing you're not going to be valid. Oh, no, you are valid. Alright, let's just keep going down. I also need to pick up some sunsetters on the way. Oh, wait. That chest's not real. That's a Tanuki. Oh, a luxury. Why didn't I not? Wait, how did I? When did I? What? When did I? How many do I have? Not enough. All right. When did I? How did I? And why did? What? I know it's from this puzzle thing, but I don't remember doing that. So that's a little strange. Oh well. Really now. Alright, crafting time. Great furnishings. Did I really not make the Itogi wood ramen stand? No, I've made it. Red dye. Oh, we've only got 3. Ugh. Well, this is awkward. I can't make them. Yeah, I need to grind for sunsettiers. Uh, Goodbye. Alright, I guess it's time to hunt around. I did not realize I was that low. By that low, I mean completely out. Oh god, rain. Ugh. It's like, earlier today it was raining a storm and it was just kind of ridiculous. And by kind of ridiculous, I don't mean, oh, it was just a little bit of rain and I'm complaining. No, it was borderline a flood. Although not a flood, because, but there was a lot of rain and it was kinda nuts. Apples, these are berries. Am I not going to find sunsettias? They should just be lying on the ground at times. Fine, fine. Then what do you... Are you really not going to navigate? Up there. Okay. Well, better to have a place to travel to than have no destination at all, I guess. But no, it was ridiculously stormy. Oh no. Okay, they didn't kill you, but the quest is probably going to deactivate if I'm not up there in time. Because that's how that quest system works. Because if you don't make a beeline to them, it means, oh, you're not interested. If you want sunsettias, I'm going to... Sweet flower, okay. Okay, it didn't even have to... I didn't even have to prove it to you, you just took my word. To be fair, I have more sweet flowers than I know what to do with. Where are you? Oh, never mind, I've only got 6. I think I made them all into sugar. That's why I only have 6. And these are rocks. Ah. Is there really? No sunsettias nearby. I know I went through. Hey there, here's some. And here's some more. So it wasn't crazy. Which is a remarkable statement. Right. Uh, Final do of you. They would probably live a lot longer if they just didn't start attacking. If they didn't attack randomly, like the travelers over there. Oh, cool. Hey, Jimmy, do you want to invite them for dinner or something? It's like, no, I'm gonna attack them straight up. Sounds like a good idea. It's like, no. Uh, really? Where was that lizard? I just ran past it. Okay. Oh, lizard, lizard. Because I got to get the MRE kit. Are they nearby? Oh, apparently people are already discovering the new region uh, in Genshin. Because if you look into the distance in like part of Inazuma and I think part of Liyue, you can see like some land changed because it used to be just like random hills, and now it's like actual rocks. So they are adding in assets because that's generally how you do it. You don't do it in like one big chunk where it's like, oh, we're adding in all these giant things for no reason. No, they will add in the assets over time, and it's only the big stuff that they will save for an entire patch. So big stuff like quests, characters, so on and so forth. You're not going to see like, oh, here's this new Archon character already, because they're not in the game yet, because they would serve no function. They would be effectively ghost data. Although I suppose if a testing element got through in a patch early, then maybe. Because I know League had an issue where at one point the store was just you could get everything for one blue essence. This is a holdover from the PBE, so obviously what they did was just copy over the PBE. And so there are a lot of people who managed to get 100% profiles by literally getting either all the skins or just a ridiculous amount of orbs and whatnot. And because you don't know who's legitimate and who's not, they would just let through. Although I imagine their accounts were sold for very high amounts. Because when you have 100% profile, you go, hey, yeah, I'm gonna sell this to you. Or I guess some are still using them. Although I imagine they're all sold. Uh, how many Sunsettiers do we have? Sunsettiers we have. If I can find them by using my eyes. No, that's Stamen. Star Silver, we need to collect some more of those lizards tails we're building up. Tomato, shrimp. What, are they considered a food item? They're considered a food item! Also, I don't know why apples and sunsettias, like, they do the same thing. They're just used as ingredients. Like, I guess they'd be good in an emergency pinch if you just need one more hit. Like, I need to beat this boss, but I don't have any items. So I'm just going to use an apple. And this will be just enough to survive one hit to do the final blow. Ooh. Or alternatively, it's supposed to be an early game item. And because we're so far into the game, they are no longer useful. And by early game, I mean before you even have an artifact. And you start off with a rusted blade. It would be nice if like level 1 items did get a if you get a rusted blade, there is like a 10% chance you can get a Excalibur, or not 10, like 1% chance you can get Excalibur from it, or whatever the Excalibur equivalent would be. Because I know there are references to like Excalibur or the Master Sword in this game. I know there was in Skyrim at the very least, which is a completely different game. Um, because it's like sword in the stone, like that kind of thing is usually the first reference you go to. Although my favorite sword and stone reference was what was it? Uh, really? You have 1,000 health, and that's all you're worried about. Um, also you're low on health. Why do you say that when you're low on health? Oh no, my gloves are based on my vitality. Sigh. Uh, no, I think it was not Aria of Sorrow. No. See, it was Aria of Sorrow. Where if you play through the racing mode, one of the prizes you get for getting a certain time is the sword and the stone, Excalibur, or Caliburn actually, because Caliburn is the sword before it's turned to Excalibur because it's the sword of choosing and it turns into the sword of the king. But because you're playing as Dracula in that game, you can't pick up the sword. Not normally, anyway. So you've basically just chunk out part of the ground and you're swinging the sword in the stone. And I love it because it's like, yeah, it explains how you can use it because mythology wise, Dracula can't use it. But at the same time, it's so good because again, the reason it's stuck in the stone is because it's waiting for the one true king. The issue is that the spell explicitly says you can't remove it from the stone. It doesn't say anything about removing the stone from the ground. So the sword is still powerful. It's not like you're using it, but it's like completely depowered. No, it's still strong. It's just you can't exactly remove it from the stone unless you're like chiseling the stone, and even then, I think part of it would stay on. Because again, you can't get rid of the sword from the stone. You could probably get very close. Let's do this. Oh, actually, that's a really good one. Oh, just a regular success. Boo, I slipped. And yeah, regular success doesn't adjust the proficiency because you just did a regular job, you didn't do a great job. And then messing up completely just does nothing. It gives you like a really bad meal, like, oh, you can't really eat this, it's like poison. Which I would like, I would like, because personally, I think what they did with Bal and her cooking is very interesting. Because the Shogun can't cook. Because the Shogun is a doll. And I probably never learned how to even put food in a pan. Like, is it, technically everyone can cook. Technically. Because if you just put meat, if you put meat in a pan and just, if you heat a pan up and put meat on top, congratulations, you're technically you're cooking. Although you're only good at it if you can make something edible. So if you make something that's inedible or basically poisonous, you failed. You still performed the act, but at a really poor rate. How many Senseias do I have right now? I'm just rambling at this point. Let me just collect these. Kuchiha. Beef or bag. 43. Uh, let's keep going a little bit longer. Actually, what are the different weapons? Like, I know if I can go to character archive. Is there anything in the archive for items, equipment? Oh yeah, there totally is. Uh, oh, and I can't even unlock it. All right, cool. Wait, can I not see its full? Yeah, you get the dull blade. These are like the very beginning stuff, so it's like because when you summon a character, they technically don't have a weapon. I don't remember any of these. This is just a reference to Final Fantasy VII. Just a regular pike. Just a book. A bow. Something pretty solid. Okay. The blade. Ooh. It's like a katana. And he fell and okay. Furious Shadow, a replica of the famed sword of Arun Dolan, the Lion of Light. Feel the power of a legendary hero as you hold the sword in your hand. Imagine yourself as Chris Warrior himself. Daydreaming not recommended in live combat. A steel sword that is said to have been coated with dragon blood, rendering it invulnerable to damage. Its effect is not extended to its wielder, however. Okay, so these quotes are actually kind of fun to read. A claymore made from white iron, lightweight, without compromising on power. Effective even when wielded by one of average strength, it is extremely deadly in the hands of a physically stronger wielder. So basically, it's a sword. A handy club made of fine steel, the most persuasive line of reasoning in any debater's arsenal. Okay, okay. A reliable steel sword. The legendary Sky Raider once tried to ride it as a flying sword for the second time. Wait, these actually have real good. Oh, that's actually funny. A standard issue weapon of the Millelith soldiers. It has a sturdy shaft and sharp spearhead. It's a reliable weapon. Alright. A polearm with an axe blade mounted on top that can deal quite a bit of damage. It's favoured by the Millelith officers. Alright. An exceptionally powerful polearm that also offers a simple but elegant solution to the issue of easily stained white tassel. I guess that's fair. Oh, these are just the same weapon. Okay, okay, that's pretty funny. Version 12, a reprint featuring corrections to version 11 and brand new additions based on recent developments. Okay, I love these descriptions. The simple and to the point. A fictional story of a band of 5 heroes who go off to hunt a dragon. Who go off on a dragon hunt. It is poorly written and structurally incoherent. Its value lies in the many lessons that can be learned from failure. Oh, that's sad. Oh. A cheap fantasy novel with no value whatsoever. Good lord, any claim that it possesses the power of Catalyst is also pure fantasy. Oh, I love that. That's so good. A catalyst carved out from the hard jade from Huon Karst north of Leeway. Small, light, and durable, it is also known more colloquially as jadeable. A jade pendant formed by piecing together 2 jade stones. Alright. Ravens are known to be ferrymen of the dead. The bow's limb is decorated with raven feathers, which forebode the imminent death of its target. Ooh. The superior bow once belonged to a master archer, however it gives off a strong scent, thus making it unsuitable for hunting. Oh god. Oh, why? These messages do not deserve to be this good. Just a simple weapon just says so much. It is said that this bow can shoot down eagles in flight, but ultimately how true that is depends on the skill of the archer. Okay, so it's just a bow. I actually really like these. A bow, despite the name, after countless experiments and improvements to the design, the creator of Ultimate Slingshot found himself to have made what was actually a bow. He made a slingshot so superior, he just made a bow. Are you kidding me? A basic wooden bow, it is said to have once been used as a tool for long distance communication. Well, unless that communication is, hey, buzz off. Right, and now it's the actual Fostars. A standard issue longsword of the Knights of Favonius. When you're armed with this agile and sharp weapon, channeling the power of elements has never been so easy. So, this is just an advertisement. This sword is just an advertisement for itself. Beneath its rusty exterior is a lavishly decorated thin blade. It swings as swiftly as the wind. Nothing about it being a literal flute. Oh, there's story to each blade. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Youthful dreams and the thrill of adventure. If this isn't enough, then make up with valiance. Travels are full of meetings and partings. Perhaps the only trusty and inseparable companions of a traveller are the sword in their hand and the dream in their heart. Waste a great sword, a sturdy sheet of iron that may be powerful enough to break apart mountains if wielded with enough willpower. I love this. I truly love this. The one who uses this heavy, edgeless, two-handed greatsword knows this well. It matters not what the weapon is, for it is the wielder's might that counts. Yeah, if you're just swinging around metal. A polearm is straight as a flagpole, well suited for most combat situations. It has an imposing presence when swung. In old Mondstadt, spear arts were forbidden by the nobility. Ostensibly, they claimed that the only sword was worthy of noble stock, but they say that in reality it was because the length of polearms could bridge the gaps in training, which might grant the unarmed and unschooled commoners a weapon with which to resist. Oh, so basically lancers were banned in Mondstadt because peasants. Notes left behind by a top student, many useful spells are listed and the handwriting is beautiful. And this is a 1-star weapon? This weapon, with this description, is only a 1-star. With words, this book records learning and experiments and incantations. With spaces between words, it records a student's striving. A hunter's music consists of but two sounds, the twang of the bowstring and the whoosh of the soaring arrows. Legend has it Mondstadt once played host to the one who made music on bowstrings, or perhaps it would be more fitting to say that this wandering musician used an instrument strings to fire arrows. But this is naught but an old folk legend. All right, let's see Silver Sword. Despite how the folk belief would have it, Silver does not actually have any special ability to exercise. It is the pure heart of the wandering exorcist that is the true bane of evil. So apparently you could just repel vampires by just T-posing. Sure, let's go with that. If you have enough will. He would often mention the experiences he had in his youth as an adventurer. They were always the same old long-winded, annoying tall tales, but this old greatsword seems to silently say, well, it is a bit over the top, yes, but I was there too, you know. A simple weapon that exudes a certain austerity for those who defend that which must they protect, or which they must protect, or a traveller with naught to their name but themselves. Even the most mundane of weapons might be 10 times as powerful as it seems. See, I would love just these weapons have such great descriptions. A manual of magic that is popular among students. It is portable enough to fit in one's pocket. It has been stripped of its lengthy descriptions of principles and voluminous exercises. All that is left is now the exam content, currently obsolete due to revisions made in 12th edition of the Magic Guide. Oh, and that goes back to the Magic Guide. Ah, the consistency. I love it. A hunter must always be downwind, and must never walk upright on a mountain's ridge. It matters not if their target is a beast, monster, or the wicked. The method remains the same. Honestly, I am absolutely adoring these descriptions. They're really fun. I'll finish off this line and then I'll end the stream. A sturdy steel sword forged by a method of folding. It has a dull shine with a cold glimmer. It belonged to a famous adventurer who witnessed the vastness of the earth. With it, he severed the iron bones of monsters and crossed blades of bandits, but in the end, he gave up the vast earth, the boundless sky, his friends in the guild, his trusty cool steel, and old pals to be with the girl he loved. This sword has an extraordinary full name. Oh, good lord. The triumphant harbinger of dawn that points towards victory. Okay, Zeke. Only one has ever fallen by this blade on the battlefield. One night the bearer drew the sword triumphantly. The night sky lit up as bright as day, pinpointing its precise location. Arrows rained down upon him. Oh, I love that. Because it's so flashy. Like, it gave him away almost immediately. A reliable and balanced sword made of fine steel. The one downside is that the partial tang design renders it less durable than its full tang counterparts. That said, the partial tang creates space in the hilt for hidden knives, scissors, tinder, and other objects. Hence the name Traveler's Handy Sword. It contains all sorts of handy items for travelers. That's actually pretty cool. Fillet Blade. It was said that the ticker fish was a favourite among the people of Leeway. As word caught on, somehow ticker became tiger. Now the real ticker fish is hard to come by, but tiger fish fillets have become synonymous with delicious fish from the people of Leeway. So this is a ticker blade. And Skyrider sword. Oh, I'm gonna love this. Leap the master swordsman Skyrider did from the heights of Huencast. He pierced the clouds as the winds hollowed it by his ears. But what followed was the sound of bone shattering. No, what he had hoped for was something swordsmanship could not bring him. He pawned the sword for medicine, but die it did not. History of flight. Okay. I really want to read the second one. Screw it. I'm gonna read the. I'm gonna read all of them. This is too much fun. When the young Arundolin swung his replica greatsword, modelled off the one wielded by Ravenwood, the Knight of Boreas, imagining that he was cutting the old nobles of Mondstadt down, he never envisioned that he would one day become the renowned Lion of Light. Nor did he envisage that, I'm going to give up on that word, that his playmate Rotstam, with whom he sparred in their childhood, would grow up to become his most trusted right-hand man. Right-hand man, I can't talk. Before going on to dying course duty, having served the people of Mondstadt for 23 years, the replica of the Lion of Light's greatsword is now in the hands of another youngster. How will this marvellous fate be passed on? Blood-tainted greatsword. Legends say that after slaying the venomous dragon, the famed hero bathed in its blood as for he desired invulnerability. This sounds familiar. Sure enough, he did become untouchable. Be it swords, be it spears, the rain of arrows, he laughed and shrugged them all off. Eventually, his foes learned. He had borne his prized greatsword on his back as he bathed, and now his oh, this is a reference to what was it? What was it? It was this is a reference to a story where basically someone bathed in water, but the way they bathed, like there was one part of their body that was completely vulnerable. Like Oh, I love this. Uh, and it sucks too, because if he only took off the great sword, that would have been great. That's so good, so good. A lightweight greatsword made of white iron with a silver sheen. When swung rapidly, its flashes of light can blind the enemy. However, the sword is not usually used as a weapon. According to the way of the warriors of old, when a comrade falls in battle, polished weapons will lie in the ground where they fell. Though such rituals as these are no longer in fashion, some few remember what they still mean. Oh, so that means whenever you pick up a great sword in the field, oh, oh. Debate club. A persuasive tool, sure to turn the tide of any heated argument in the wielder's favour. Guaranteed to add weight to one's words. Useful in any argument, no matter who the opponent. To convince them to listen to reason. In short, people listen to Poe's wisdom. Ultimately, production was forcibly ended due to mass protests. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one. Just like, I disagree. Boom! You agreed. I love this. Absolutely love this. Feeling defeated, it dawned on the Skyrider that there are things that swordsmanship cannot achieve. So instead of believing on his swordsmanship, he turned to the sword itself. Bigger is always better, and my swords are no exception, he thought in the grand Guan stone forest. He embraced his grand ending. His dream of flight came to an end. But his sword and story would never fade. He died with his second sword. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm loving this. Oh goodness, this is long. The Millelith soldiers are renowned the world over for their skilled use of polearm weapons. The signature white tasseled halberd they wield is mass-produced at the Black Cliff Forge. It is a weapon that has stood the test of countless bloody battles over the centuries of history. For even when the smoke of battle stained the tassel a murky shade of grey, it would wave proudly and defiantly like a flag in the wind. The army once had in its ranks a legendary master of the polearm. He could hit his target from miles away without staining his tassel. Uh, the legend is that of the polearm's bearer, not the polearm itself, which is entirely ordinary. The old smith smacked his apprentice. He demanded the white tassel for newly made polearm. Uh, basically, the weapon's completely ordinary, and like it was just a regular person using a regular sword. That's great. Oh god, this is even longer. Uh, the polearm is a powerful weapon even in the hands of the unskilled because the longer the mightier. Adding an axe to the tip renders it somewhat unwieldy, but it adds slash capabilities. This makes it better suited to complex battle scenarios. The axe-mounted polearm, the halberd, is preferred by warriors of great strength. It has also come to symbolize the honor and bravery of Millelith soldiers. Officers, not soldiers. Though peace prevails in Liu Harbor of today, the sight of brave warriors with halberd in hand is an ubiquitous one on the city streets. Each Millelith squad was led by an officer who would fearlessly charge ahead. They were the first line of defense for their comrades in dangerous territory. But it would not be through bravery, loyalty, or self-sacrifice alone that they were able to protect their comrades, for they were also formidable fighters, their skills honed over years and years of drilling. Any foe who dared approach knew the sight of the halberd-holding officers of the front line spelled almost certain doom for them, and when the soldiers of the Millelith assumed a tactical position, it was the cornerstone of the fearless officers that made them impenetrable as a rock formation. Basically, the weapon is completely unordinary apart from its shape. One night, a Millelith officer drank with a poet and brought his signature white tasseled halberd with him. The poet's ink was spilled, and the halberd's white tassel was dyed black. 'Tis but a tale of a polearm wielder and a poet. Unrelated to mine own black tasseled polearm, the old smith smacked his apprentice. He demanded his dye black the tassel for newly made polearm. Oh my god, I love this. I love this. Absolutely. These have no right to be this good. Absolutely no right to be this good. And I am loving every second of it. The version of the Magic Guide generated much controversy when published. In addition to the defiance of basic common sense seen in Chapter 7, Principles of the Amino Element, errors can also be observed when concerning the basic principles of hydro and electro elements. Evidently, the book was not peer-reviewed before publishing. Nevertheless, the book is still the most authoritative guide to magic in existence. How? How is that possible? Oh my god. 5 heroes embarked on their journey to slay the evil dragon. For honor, the master swordsman. For research, the knowledgeable sorceress. Ooh. For bounty, the swashbuckling mercenary. For vengeance, the dead-eye marksman. For stories, the grand novelist. A lotus proceeds from my mouth, and flowers bloom on the page. My words are wise and clear, and my thoughts are sharp like lightning. I joined this party because I could not find a job and anybody could be a copywriter, but I'm no writer, just a regular fellow in his mid-20s who had an honest job. Jesus Christ, this description, I fucking love it. Oh my god. Oh my god, these are so great. A mediocre work of fiction telling the tale of an ordinary fellow who finds himself in another world of after death. This is an isekai. What? The world is filled with dangers, steel monsters as vast as galaxies lurk beneath the ground and devour the people in the thousands. But there also exists a powerful being who can make the room comfortable in any season and turn night into day with a snap of his fingers. This is the story as groundless as it is meaningless. It only shares one common thing with the real world. All the precious metals are owned by a handful of individuals who keep them locked up in safe boxes. Good lord. A lightweight catalyst carved out of emerald green jade. It is durable and affordable, which makes it a popular item all around. Small but exquisitely made. It is colloquially referred to by the people of Leeway as Jade Ball. It is highly efficient defensive catalyst as well as good looking accessory. A jade piece which, despite its exquisite packaging, has been placed in one of the least prominent positions in the store. The box comes with an official-looking certificate of premium quality, issued by the organization that no one has ever heard of. To the untrained eye, the luxurious packaging and accessories would probably be enough to lure one in. However, it is still a reasonable value for money when compared to genuine, top-quality jade pieces. Ravens are messengers of death. Placing this feather on a limb of one's bow declares the death of one's prey. Also claim the weapon 10 does. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love this. A long time ago, in a place far, far away, tragedy struck. Brothers took to arms against one another. One of them was was a great archer. After suffering a humiliating defeat, he made a vow by I can't. I can't. I want to sing. I want to sing the Sonic Underground theme. Oh my god! Until I have brought down my enemies, until I have pierced their throats and their blood has run dry, I shall not clean my feet. And so the great archer fell prey to a foot infection. Oh god, that was such a brilliant twist. Oh my god. Oh, I love this. Recurve bow. A recurve bow exquisitely made from wood, bones, and animal tendons. In the hands of a masterful archer, it can shoot down eagles in flight. It is the pride of a hunter and proof of mastery. Pity the innocent eagles. I love this so much. One who wished to improve the range and accuracy of slingshots discover that power increases range, but also costs accuracy. So slingshot rocks are replaced with long wooden poles that sported feathers for stability. The slingshot's limbs were lengthened and the ends recurved to grease pull. It dawned on him that he made a bow. I am loving this. Oh my god. It was said that in days gone by, the people of Leeway passed messages by bow and arrow. Wouldn't bystanders get hurt, you ask? Suffice to say, there's a good reason this bow is an antique. The antique shop owner rubbed their chin and smiled. Oh, I'll finish finish off this line. A standard longsword wielded by the Knights of Favonius, it is usually only issued after the approval of both the Master of the Order and the Church. The craftsmen in Mondstadt have achieved some results in elemental affinity by studying Mondstadt's Amino. This light and agile sword is not only the honor bestowed upon by the Knights of Favonius, but also the fruit of hard work and skills of the Guardians of Mondstadt. It can channel elemental power with ease. Its bearer would do well to remember that its sharp blade is intended for defending, not attacking. The traditional art of Favonius bladework was originated by the childhood friend and spiritual counterpart of Arundelen, the Lion of Light, whose name... Oh, actually a reference to the earlier sword. The Lion of Light, whose name was Rostam the Wolf Pup. Legends say that you could chop off each drop of rain out of the sky, and the wind of his sword dance could split the rose and extinguish the torch. In this lies the essence of Favonius bladework, light, swift, and precise in the defense of Mondstadt. Good lord, this is heavy. It's not as funny as the other ones, but it is dense. At age 27, Rustam received the title of Wolf Pup. Knights of Favonius tradition dictated that the titles of Lion and Wolf were reserved for those with great leadership potential. Such individuals would one day assume the position of Grand Master, devoting themselves to the leadership of a multitude of knights and the safeguarding of Mondstadt. But though he fulfilled his duties faithfully and devoted himself to Mondstadt, Rustam would not live to see that day. Since Rustam introduced the bladework style, no other practitioner has ever matched his legendary ability, but his fervor, along with his will to protect Mondstadt, have stayed with the knights throughout the generations. And the final one, the flute. Oh, good lord, this is even longer, I think. A nimble sword with holes and delicate engravings on the blade. The sword once made the sound of a flute when wielded by one with the requisite skill. The pitch and tone were determined by the swinging angle. This sword was buried when the Wanderer's troop disbanded. Oh! Oh, okay, a reference to the artifacts. Unearthed years later, it has long since lost its ability to sing. Even so, it makes a lethal weapon. Among the members of the Wanderer's troop, it has a valiant sword-wielding dancer. After the troop's attempt to tear down the ruling class failed, she was enslaved as a gladiator. Though all her hope and all her companions were lost, still she fought bravely. Her sword sang with the radiance of the morn's light, and she was dubbed the Dawnlight Swordswoman. In his youth, the Dawn Knight Ragnvidr was in the retinue of a knight. He went to his master to watch a gladiator match, and was moved by the Dawnlight Swordwoman's splendid finale. He named to himself the Dawn Knight in her honor, and knew in his heart what he must do next. I really want to get the rest of these. I don't have any 5 stars, so I really can't read any of these. But if the trend is going on, these are for more plot. These are jokes, which I absolutely adore. That's weird. Oh, I haven't fought all the bosses yet. That might be why, because I think this is the fire one, which is in Liyue. Sorry, Inazuma, not Liyue. But I've got everything else. I haven't shot all the birds yet. I haven't shot all the... Oh my god, that's incredible. Oh, that's nice. Oh? Yeah, these are pretty sweet. Ooh. Okay, so these give hints as to where these are. So Storm Terror's Lair, there's something here. Dawn Winery and Windrise. All right. I'll give that. I'll call that it for now. That was really fun reading up all those entries. I might read more in tomorrow's stream because that was actually really fun. It's a shame all the 1 to 3 stars were where it all kind of went because the writing was it was so good. It was so good. It all had the little stories and they were just kind of fun. Skyrider, you just expect someone flying through the air, swinging their blade. No, they tried to use it as a hoverboard and just basically jumped on a blade, broke their ankles. God, that is so. Red dye, we can make 43 of these. Wait, I can use something else? Oh, go. You can use other things. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't. I didn't know that. Oh. Oh, that makes me sad now. Oh. Oh, well, anyway, I'm gonna call it for today. Because I think we're out of things to do. Uh, we're gonna be grinding the electro, what's it called? It's not called like electro cube or the electro hypostasis. Alright. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Ciao.